Hi guys, it's me, Abby Monique, and thank you so much for stopping by. We're gonna get right into it. Today we're gonna talk about fragrances that I have been able to use up. One of my previous videos, I'll link it. I talked about fragrances that I've had in my collection that it was going to be using up that I would not be repurchasing. So this is a couple of those and then some other tester samplers that I've been able to use up. Okay? I'm so happy. Yay! I've used them up. I don't know. It makes me really, really excited to be able to finish a fragrance. I try to tell myself I don't have a problem because I have so many fragrances in my collection. So getting able to get some out makes me feel better, makes me feel like I've accomplished something, and makes me feel like I did not waste my money. Now, I also give a lot away. I give some away sometimes, some that I just cannot make it through. I'm not going to, force myself. I try. But I've also cut back on that because I've also stopped blind buying and impulse buying fragrances. So I'm gonna do a lot of spraying and testing, going home, figuring it out, because I can always go online to order it. But being out at the store, I tend to spray them on, get a sample, live in it for a moment before I invest in it, because these are investments. Fragrances are not cheap, so they're an investment. So let's get started. My first one is C by Chloe. I lost the top. I've had this fragrance since about 2000, I would say 2012, because I got it when it first came out. This is my second bottle of the fragrance. So in 2012 to 2020, that's, oh my gosh, 8 years I've had 2 bottles. So that's about 4 years per bottle. That seems like a lot, but anywho, maybe I've had 3 bottles. No, only 2. I've had 2. I love this fragrance. It is floral, powdery, woodsy, musky, white floral. I love this. The only reason I am not getting another one is because it's discontinued. It did kind of change towards the end. It would kind of have a weird stench to it when I was using it, so I would just use it at nighttime as a I would just use it at nighttime as kind of like a body splash, because it did, and it sometimes it would sting a little bit. I should probably have not finished it. I probably should just have thrown it away, but I was determined. That's C by Chloe. I replaced this. I know you're probably, if you've been following me, you're probably sick of me talking about it, but Nomad. I replaced it with Nomad. I ordered Nomad. Chloe Nomad. So to me, this replaced that one. Also, side note, I was on Costco.com looking up, adding stuff to my basket to get some food, because I'm trying not to go out the house if I don't need to, and I needed a lot of items, so I felt that it was best to just go ahead and do a nice, very large grocery bulk haul from Costco. And while on their site, I noticed that they sell fragrances. Now, they don't have a huge selection, but they do have a nice selection. So I saw they have Alien on there. They have Chloe on there. They had Chloe Nomad, and it's a 2.5, I believe. 2.5. I know it's larger than 2. Fluid ounces, 2.5 fluid ounces, and it was about $49. So if you have a Costco membership, go ahead and go to Costco.com and look up their fragrances. I don't know if you have to have a membership to purchase fragrances. I know you do not have to have a membership to purchase to get prescriptions, but just check it out. They have, like I said, it's not a huge selection, but they do have a lot of designer name brands and a lot of very popular, very well-known fragrances for like half the price. I was amazed. I was shocked. I quickly logged off so I would not get any more, but I already knew that the Chloe Nomad was on my list to purchase. I was trying to wait for Mother's Day to kind of look for gift box purchases, but I don't even think the gift box purchase would have been a better value than the large 2.5 fluid ounce bottle for like $49. Don't quote me on that. I know it was under 50, and I know it was over 2 fluid ounces. All right. So that's C by Chloe. It's gone. Yay! All right. Next we have Burberry Body Tender. This one is a flanker to Burberry Body. Burberry Body Tender is more of a citrus scent. It is a rose, aromatic, fruity, green, citrus, and fresh. Again, I really like this fragrance because I tend to like citrus fragrances in the warmer weathers. It's just nice and refreshing. I don't know if I would have replaced this again, but I can't. It's discontinued, and I do not like the Burberry body. I don't like that at all. I tried it and I immediately took it back, but I like the Burberry Tender. Again, it was more of a citrusy fragrance. It was a lot lighter fragrance. I replaced the Burberry Body Tender with their Burberry Her in my collection. I did it again. I purchased something, I sprayed it on, went home. Clearly that wasn't enough time. I have it. It's okay. It's not my favorite. So that one I've been using a lot. You know, it's too fruity for me. I know this, we're talking about this one, but the Burberry Body Her was my replacement for Burberry Body Tender. It's too fruity for me. It's kind of cloying. It gives me kind of a headache. So I have to spray it on. I spray one here, one here. I spray it on the days when I'm not really doing much. So it kind of reminds me of like a body splash. If I spray more than that, and if I spray it anywhere else, if I spray it on my hands, I kind of get whiffs of it. If I spray it here, it's too much. But yay, back on topic. Burberry Body Tender is gone. I used it up. Again, this one towards the end as well, I kind of just sprayed all over as a body splash at nighttime. This one I am done with. I have tried very hard. This is Chloe Love Story. This is one of the deluxe samples. I've tried very, very hard to use this up. I cannot. It's almost done, right? I can't. I don't like it. It smells really soapy to me. Kind of gives me a headache when I wear it. So this one I will be just, I don't know. Usually I get passed along to people at work, but since we're on a stay-home order, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna go to work. So I may hold on to it for a little bit longer to give it away, or unfortunately I might just put it in the garbage. I know that's very, very wasteful, but I have no need for it. I have no use for it anymore, and I like to not have clutter stuff around. So if I can't get it out of my house immediately to give it away, then it may have to end up in the trash. Again, and that it's not trash worthy. I would never say that this is trash, you must throw it away. Again, I just like to kind of keep things in order and tidy, and if I'm not going to use it, I just need to get out of my space. And right now, in this climate that we're in, that's going to be the only way to keep my space clean, and that might just be to put it in the garbage. So Chloe Love Story is a white floral, citrus, musky, woody, fresh spice, and fruity. Just not my cup of tea. I've had this also since about 2013, 2014, and it is a mini deluxe sample. And I still couldn't get through it. And I was trying. I would try to make myself put this on, but every time I put it on, it kind of gave me the same headache and just kind of gnawing feeling that I can't do it. Now I have two samples, the very small samples that I made it through. The Dylan Blue. I really, really like the Dylan Blue. I just feel that I have too much in my collection to actually buy the full size one, but I did enjoy it. I made it through this. I have the Sephora Discovery sample pack. It was the one Roaring 20s or something. It was for kind of New Year's Eve fragrances. I really, 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 really do like this. At some point I may purchase it, or I may find a rollerball or some kind of sample, maybe next summer. Right now I have a couple of fragrances, Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana, and I have Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio. Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio. And they remind me of this, so I'm not gonna replace those, but if I get through those, maybe next summer, this might be something, or if someone happens to give this to me, or if I'm online buying something else and I see that this sample is available, yes, I'll pick up the sample again. Again, I did enjoy it. It is fruity, floral, green, rose, and fresh. Very nice, fresh, sexy, everyday green scent. And then Chloe Leo came out in 2019. It's a woody, citrus, floral, rose, earthy. Again, this is something that I probably would never buy because it doesn't last very long, but it was very nice and refreshing. So at nighttime, after I would get out of the shower, I would spray this on. It was nice to fall asleep with, but I couldn't smell it in the morning. I don't even think I could smell it if I got up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. So it does not last very long. So for that, It is a EDT, but for that, I don't think I'll be repurchasing it because it just doesn't last long, and I'm not gonna intentionally buy a fragrance to just put on at nighttime. So I still have one more fragrance that was in my video where I was talking about fragrances that I will be trying to use up and will not be repurchasing. I still have a little bit of the the Balenciaga Rose Botanica. That one. One second, let me go get it. Okay, so Rose Botanica, or Balenciaga Rose, was also featured in my video where I discussed fragrances that I wanted to use up and I would not be repurchasing them. This one I haven't gotten as far on, so I've been kind of keeping it out so that I can make sure to use it again. But I am working on to get through this one, and I will not be replacing it. Those are my fragrances that I'm excited that I've been able to use up. They will not be coming back to my collection, but it's exciting to just get things out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.